So I may have lost a vote today, but as I walk out of this chamber, I feel fortunate to have served the American people.
We begin with chaos on Capitol Hill. Former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy speaking for the first time since being ousted from his post.
The motion to vacate the speakership, which was filed by Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, passed in a narrow 216 to 210 vote. South Florida's representatives all voting along party lines.
CBS News Miami's Anna McCallister joins us now with what comes next.
A historic day in American history following the majority vote for a new House Speaker. All of our local Democratic Congress members voted in favor of ousting Speaker McCarthy, while local Republican lawmakers voted against it. Ultimately, it was 8 members of McCarthy's own party who voted in favor to remove him. That cost him his job.
If you have to lose for something, I will always lose for the country.
An unprecedented day in American politics. In a 216 to 210 vote, Congress members voted to remove House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. A monumental loss for the Speaker and a tremendous victory for the man who filed the motion to remove him, Florida Republican Matt Gaetz.
We are breaking the fever now, and we should elect a Speaker who's better.
Ultimately, 8 Republicans sided with the Democrats, leading to McCarthy's removal.
You know it was personal.
Without a speaker, decisions on Capitol Hill come to a screeching halt, with a looming potential government shutdown just weeks away. South Florida lawmakers responding to Tuesday's decision with mixed emotions.
Today is not an easy day. We lost the Speaker of the House, but as I always say, democracy is not something that it's easy, is not a process that is always clean.
A handful of Republicans joined all the Democrats in removing Kevin McCarthy as a speaker. And now it's really put the House into chaos.
Time and again, Kevin McCarthy breached our trust, breached his own members' trust, clearly, and that's because he cared more about staying in the job than he did about doing the right thing for the American people.
Other South Florida lawmakers tweeting their response to the ousting. Democratic Congresswoman Sheila Sherfulis McCormick saying Republicans have been consumed by a civil war that has disrupted the ability of Congress to serve the American people. Much of this infighting can be attributed directly to the disingenuous leadership of Kevin McCarthy. Fellow Democrat Congresswoman Frederica Wilson tweeting, "This is a sad and solemn day for democracy. GOP extremists are holding our nation's government hostage, bringing chaos and dysfunction to the halls of Congress. It's time for Republicans to clean up their mess and restore integrity to the people's house." Republican Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart also weighing in, saying in part, over the last 9 months, Speaker McCarthy has demonstrated his ability to unite the GOP, kept his promise to pass the strongest border security bill, and push back against the Biden administration's wasteful spending, regulatory overreach, and woke agenda. Democratic Representative Jared Moskowitz tweeting this before the ousting, saying, "I do not believe this is a time for celebration. Our institutions are in great peril, but that is not the fault of Democrats." McCarthy says he will not run again for Speaker, adding that he does not regret negotiating or choosing government over grievance. McCarthy's speakership was the 3rd shortest in American history. A vote for a new speaker is expected to happen sometime next week. Reporting in the studio, Anna McCallister, CBS News, Miami.